What is going on, YouTube? Joe here with Culination Media, bringing you another episode of Pokemon Y. This is episode number 32, and in this episode, we're trying to get through this last little room here, the Frost Cavern. It's not working out too well. So while we do that, because apparently I can just never figure out these puzzles, just thought I would remind you guys of our like goal for this video, which is going to be 50 likes. So if we can meet that, that would be absolutely fantastic. So do not forget to click that like button because it does help out a lot. Now today we're going to finish up the Frost Cavern. We're going to head on to Route 17 and hopefully take that all the way up to the next town, which I believe is Anistar. So if we can get there, we'll call it an episode, and that would be great. What would also be great would be if I can figure this out, but apparently I'm terrible at this. I know I said it in the last episode, and I knew I was going to be spending some time eventually just skating around doing absolutely nothing, and that's what we're doing right now. And I know it's pretty easy to get to the northern section of the room, but I'm trying to get a section on the right-hand side of the room, which actually has like an item-looking area. It looks like there's going to be an item back there. And for some reason, I'm just not able to get over there. So let's try this. Let's just go straight up like that. And that guy's definitely going to battle us, but we're not going to do that right now. We're going to go straight across, and that's, I don't think that's what I wanted to do. But we can go this way and talk to this guy, but he's not going to talk to us. He's going to battle us because he is a hiker, and he's got Pokemon, and that's what we do in this game. We battle. So he's bringing out the Probo Pass. To start things off here, I've got my Go Lurk. And yeah, that's a pretty good matchup for us, not gonna lie. Even though this thing is at level 44, we're just gonna bulldoze the crap out of it, and it is 4 times super effective. So he's just gonna barely hang on with 1 HP due to that sturdy. His speed is gonna fall, but we're already faster, so that means absolutely nothing. He's gonna go for the Earth Power, and that does absolutely nothing as well because it's a Probo Pass, and Probo Pass has pretty pitiful offensive stats. And Earth Power actually isn't even stab because he's Rock and Steel. So we're able to finish off the Probo Pass there. Golurk's going to grow up to level 49, which is fantastic. And Calpay the second is also going to grow up to level 52. Aurorus is growing up to level 52. Hawlucha's growing up to level 43. Everybody is growing levels in this battle. What is going on? It is absolute craziness. It's out of control. So it looks like there's nothing over here, not even a hidden item or anything, just the battle. I mean, we could use the experience and the money and all that stuff. I'm not complaining, but I kind of wanted an item. Not gonna lie. So now we need to figure out if I want to try to get over to that eastern part of the room, or if I just want to say, you know what, screw it, let's just battle this guy and head on up to the northern part of the room, and I think I might want to do that. I don't know. I kind of want to try a little bit more, but I don't know if that's a waste of time. Was that it? Seriously? That's all I had to do? And I was trying for all that time, just skating around doing absolutely nothing. I have played through this game a couple of times, but apparently I didn't remember how to do that. Anyway, we're getting into another battle here, so that's a lot of fun. Against a battle girl, Gabrielle. She has a Medicham. That's her only Pokemon, so it's going to be in the mid-40s most likely. And that's okay. Well, a little bit higher than that. Well, I guess 46 is still mid-40s, right? He's going to go for the Energy Ball. Energy Ball Medicham? What is this? New meta going on right now. Not that in-game teams are metas, but you know what I mean. Shadow Punch is going to take this Medicham out. So that is great for us. And that was a very, very fast battle. Battle Girl, Gabrielle, you are donezo. Absolutely donezo. We have an elixir here, hidden in the depths of this rock, somehow. I don't normally use elixirs, but hey, I mean, you can always sell them and make a decent profit off of it. I have no idea where this is taking us. None of this seems familiar to me, so I may not have done this in my previous playthroughs. I don't know, unless I'm just drawing a blank here. More ice puzzles, and it looks like there's a TM down there, so maybe I did actually do this. This could take a while, though. Knowing me and how bad I am at these things, this could take forever. Well, that absolutely did nothing. I just literally went around in a circle, and that was not cool. So, am I doing the exact same thing? I may be doing the exact same thing. I did do the exact same thing. Why do I do this? Why? Let's try going this way. Does that do anything? Because if I go to the left, I'm just going to be in the same position that I was before, and I'm just going the opposite direction. Okay, well, that's not really what I want to do. Well, maybe, like, I can go diagonal. I forgot that you can do that in this game. That's something that I'm not used to. I'm used to playing the, GBA games where you can't move diagonally like that. But there we go. That's how you get it. It's going to be TM79 Frost Breath. And that's a move that you don't see too often, just in-game or competitively. I don't really use it at all. It does have a 100% chance of getting a crit, so it can have its uses. But critical hits were actually nerfed this generation because they used to inflict 2 times the normal amount of damage, but now they only inflict 1.5 times the amount of damage, so getting a crit every time is not nearly as important. But, I don't know what I wasn't trying to say important, but I guess game-changing is what I wanted to say there. Now, the challenge is, can we get back up to the top part of the screen? We can. I forgot that we haven't battled this guy, so we're going to have to do that now. And then we have a date with Team Flare. Black Belt Kenji. It's challenging us. He also only has 1 Pokemon, so everybody that we've been fighting so far only has 1 Pokemon. I don't know what's up with that. But he has the Golurk, and that's pretty good for me. It's at level 46. I'm just going to start Shadow Punching it. There's no need to go for Bulldoze because Shadow Punch is more powerful with the Iron Fist boost, and we don't need to lower his speed because Girder is slow as balls. Shadow Punch is not going to be a 2-hit KO, though, so we might as well go for a Heavy Slam here and see how much that does, and that actually is going to finish the job for us. And take out this Girder, and we take minimal damage. We are down below the 50% mark, but that's really not that big of a deal, I guess, because we can always heal up. And I figured that Golurk wouldn't really have that much for us anyway, because it was a fighting type, and fighting types don't usually have much to take on ghost types, especially ones that have a part ground typing, because they're resistant to rock type moves, so that adds more of a problem to the situation for them. So there's Trevor. It's really cold in here, isn't it? Is there something going on up ahead? Yes, there is. It's a giant Abomasnow. It's a fine specimen. The more we agitate it, the stronger its snow warning ability becomes, making the snowfall even more furiously. Let's catch it swiftly and get out of here. Well, we don't want to let you do that. He just seems sad, Snow. I don't know, it looks sad to me. It looks really, really sad. So we're going to challenge these guys. Hey, you Pokeball thieves, what are you doing here? What does it look like we're catching Pokemon? Why else would we have grabbed all of those Pokeballs? Like, duh, for real. It was also we could catch powerful Pokemon like this Abomasnow. It's full of potent energy. You're not the brightest one, are you? No, sadly, Trevor is not the brightest one. Actually, he's probably the brightest one out of our little group of friends. So, I guess that this is I keep wanting to call this Team Plasma. It's not Plasma. Team Flare, like a scientist, I guess. She's not an admin, because admins wear different clothes than that. So they have a different get-up, if you will. Anyway, I don't mind a healthy curiosity, but I'm afraid I just don't have any more time for you. None at all. Did they say only Team Flare will survive? These people have a few screws loose. You two, hurry up and send these kids packing. So I guess we are getting into a battle here. This is the trademark pose of Team Flare. Okay. I kind of like the trademark pose. It's pretty cool. I'm not sure what it's supposed to symbolize, because it doesn't really look like an F, but it's okay. It gets the job done, I guess. This is not a double battle. It's 2 individual single battles, so Trevor's going to take care of one grunt while we take care of the other. This grunt is starting off with a Golbat at level 42, and the Poison Fang is not very effective, but it gets the poison on the first turn. We're going for a Heavy Slam because that's really the only thing we can do to do a lot of damage to this thing. And it actually just one-shots this Golbat, so that's fantastic. We're going to get hurt by the poison here, which sucks. But that is that. Manectric is coming in next. We're going to stay in because we need the experience on this Golurk. He's still kind of behind the rest of the team. And we can just go for the Bulldoze because it can't go for any type of electric-type move. So that's great. It goes for the Odor Sleuth. But Bulldoze is just going to one-shot this thing. So down goes the Manectric, and I think that was all that this trainer has. So that'll be that. Shinobi's grown up to level 52 and trying to learn Double Team at level 52. What is this? What is this nonsense? That does it for this first Team Flare grunt, though. We actually don't have to battle another one. We just have to battle whoever this scientist person is. I may have lost, but isn't this Winter Wonderland beautiful? Yes, it's gorgeous. And you actually have a minute here if you wanted to heal up, but apparently I don't want to. So we can just go ahead and battle the Team Flare. Oh, it's not a scientist. It just says Team Flare Mabel. So maybe she's a scientist. Maybe she is technically an admin. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, she only has one Pokemon. It's at level 48 though. It's gonna be a Houndoom, and thankfully it doesn't go for like Crunch or Feint Attack or Dark Pulse, which would be even worse. It goes for Embargo, which doesn't do anything, because Bulldoze from this Golurk is just going to straight up take out this Houndoom. Down it goes, and that was like the easiest pseudo boss battle ever, pretty much. Golurk grows up to level 50, trying to learn Earthquake, so we can get rid of Bulldoze finally. And Bulldoze is actually a pretty good move on Golurk because it's so slow, and reducing speed actually helps it out quite a bit. But Earthquake is so much more powerful. It's pretty close to double the power of Bulldoze, so yeah, we're going to stick with the Earthquake for now. And if we always have the TM for Bulldoze if we really wanted to go back to it, but I don't think that's going to be the case. Doesn't battling with Team Flare scare you, Seameister? I'll admit it scares me. I don't like battling them. But we managed to protect Abomasnow by pitching in here. I know I'm the reserve type, and I'm okay with that. I'm not okay with that. Can we stop talking about this? Really? And then Trevor just walks away. What the hell is going on here? So the Abomasnow's happy, so that's good. But he wants to give us something. He's going to give us the Abomasite, which is going to Mega Evolve Abomasnow, for those of you that were not able to put the 2 and 2 together there. We're pretty much done here. There's really nothing else that we have to do in this cave. Now, there's an item over here somewhere. There it is. It's going to be a PP up, so that actually could come in handy later on, but not at the moment. Now, I don't know if there's anything I really want to do in here. So we're going to open up our bag, and we are going to pull out an escape rope and get out of this Frost Cavern, because I don't want to have to retrace my steps. That's the point of the escape rope, is that, you know, it saves us time. And it's not even snowing anymore. It was snowing when we went in, and now it's not snowing when we come out. It's funny how that works. So we're going to head back to Dendemil Town. We can go to the Pokemon Center, I guess, and get ourselves all healed up. And then we are ready to take on Route 17. So that'll be a lot of fun. Let's get ourselves healed up because I think Golurk was poisoned, I think. Got poisoned on the first turn of that battle against the Team Flare Grunt because of Poison Fang. That's just silliness. I don't think Poison Fang has a higher chance than like Sludge Bomb or anything else to poison, so I don't know. Alright, so I'm trying to find the way out of here. It's not really working. We're going to just keep using Max Repels. We may be wasting some steps here, but we're going to be in the area of wild Pokemon as soon as we enter this route, so, or not as soon as, but pretty close. So Route 17 is like an all-snow route, and you actually have to ride a Mamoswine to get through the high snow. Kind of similar to how you had to ride a Rhyhorn on Route, what was it, 9? To get through the rocky areas. And here's that Mamoswine that we saw before we entered the Frost Cavern, so he's okay now. He's not worried anymore. And if you try to walk through the snow, it's just not going to work out. So you got to get on this Mamoswine, and you can actually break down some of the rocks that are around the route as well. So we're going to do some exploring because there are a few items that we can pick up along the way. And there's really nothing else that I wanted to accomplish in this episode other than just getting to Anistar City. So as long as we do that, we'll be in good shape. Now I can see that there's going to be some items up to the northeast area here. So we're going to get those first. If I can get Mamoswine to turn around, you big swine. Thank you. So we're going to obliterate those rocks, and then we'll be free to go through this little maze thingy. I think that last rock there was completely unnecessary to blow up, but I had to do it. I had to do it. Alright, so let's see what's over here. I wonder if there's hidden items over here. I'm assuming there are, like somewhere. Somewhere around these parts there has to be hidden items. Yes, there is. I mean, there are. There be. There is. I don't know. My English is bad. A timer ball. Okay, well, I probably won't get a whole lot of use out of that because it doesn't usually take me that long to capture, like, legendaries and things like that. But I guess we'll keep it for now. An icicle plate is over in the corner here, so that is going to increase the power of ice-type moves, and it also transforms Arceus into an ice type. But it's not like I ever use Arceus, or even have an Arceus to begin with. So that is a thing. So I don't know. That apparently is the only thing that's over here, so that was a little bit of a waste of time. But we're going to head south and see what else we can find. There has to be like a TM or something that's a little bit more useful somewhere on this route. Now, there isn't a whole lot of trainers. Or, there isn't a whole lot of trainers. There aren't a whole lot of trainers from what I can see. Oh, we need Mamoswine again. I missed the rock. How could I do that? How could I miss that big, snowy capped rock? I don't know. Let's turn Mamoswine around so we can just, you know, easy access that way. You know, parking strategically. That's what I like to do. So we're going to take out our, I want to call this thing the item finder all the time, the dowsing machine, just in case there's any hidden items here. There is a calcium just sitting in the corner, and that's pretty cool, I guess. I mean, it increases special attack EVs by 10, so when you're EV training, it shortens the job a little bit. And apparently, there's nothing else back here, not even a hidden item. Absolutely nothing is going on. So that is a little bit crazy. Now we're going to head back into the snow, and I actually really like this route. One of my favorite all-time routes in a Pokemon game was the blizzard, like, mountainous route from the Sinnoh region. I don't remember what number it was. It seems like it would be like 118 or something like that, or 218. I think Sinnoh was the 200s, but it doesn't matter what the actual number was. It was just one of my all-time favorite routes, because just in general, though, Sinnoh, the whole region, I liked Diamond and Pearl and Platinum. I just thought they were fantastic games. So just for me, it's just, I don't know. I know a lot of people don't like them, but for me, Gen 3 and 5 are probably last on my list. And I really like Gen 2 and Gen 4 and Gen 6 a lot. And then Gen 1's probably right up there, too. So I kind of just, I don't have favorites. I don't know. So Serena challenged us. We're going to be fighting her in the next episode, most likely when we go to challenge the Anistar gym, which I believe is a Psychic-type gym. So that is pretty cool. Picking up a rare candy here. We're already out of the snow, so we don't even need Mamoswine anymore. We have no need for the Mamoswine. And, yeah, that is pretty much it for Route 17. So that was pretty fast, to be honest. Things go by very quickly when you don't have to battle a whole bunch of trainers. So, yeah. And there wasn't a whole lot of items, either. There really just wasn't a whole lot to Route 17 at all. So, Anistar is pretty cool because it has a sundial that kind of is supposed to symbolize or just have something to do with the whole Mega Evolution process. We'll get into that later, though. I came in place of Dex here to tell you something. There's a person here in Anistar City who knows about the legendary Pokemon. And she just runs away. You're not going to tell me anything else? I almost forgot. I brought you some gifts. Put them to good use. Repeat balls. So that's going to help us capture Pokemon that we already have captured before. If you want to just recapture a Pokemon to get a different ability or something like that. I don't know. I probably won't use them too much, to be honest. But that is that. So we finally have reached Anistar City. And the memory girl, okay, don't really want to access any memories, but thanks, I guess. I feel like there's items over here, and actually it activated somewhere. There it is. Where's the hidden item? Where is it? That activated from, like, really, really far away. That's really strange. Oh, it's just in between the houses here. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. A good place to put a hidden item. It's a super repel. I definitely will get use out of that because I use repels on pretty much every single route because I get attacked by wild Pokemon left and right as soon as I enter the grass. So this guy is pretty interesting because he's going to give you TM10, which is hidden power. And after he gives you that TM, you can bring any of your Pokemon here and he will tell you what hidden power it has. Now, it's based on IVs. Unfortunately, they didn't really change the system this generation, so you can't get a Fairy-type hidden power, which is unfortunate because Fairy is actually a really great offensive typing. But it looks like that was Shinobi. Shinobi has hidden power Fire. Are you kidding me? I'm flabbergasted. Our Greninja that we just got at the beginning of the game has hidden power fire. And it is incredibly difficult to breed one competitively that has hidden power fire. But this one just has it, just because. Just because it's fun. His IVs are terrible, but he has hidden power fire. That's cool. That is awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome sauce. Alright. So in the Pokemon Center here, I don't know if there's a whole lot going on. That girl didn't have much to say. We do have Mr. Bonding here. And he is going to give us the experience power, which is pretty cool. I actually do use that a lot with leveling up Pokemon, especially at the Battle Chateau. Things add up pretty freaking quickly. So that being said, let's see what you have to say. Oh, she's going to share with us some TMs, so we can come back here, I think, every day, and she gives us one per day. Today is going to be TM32, which is Double Team, and that is something that I will absolutely, positively never use, because a Double Team is a crap move. Just, it's evasion tactics. That stuff is lame. I don't get involved with that kind of stuff. But we do have some money that we can spend here. I need all kinds of potions and things, so we might as well stock up. And I guess we can just, like, sell a bunch of stuff, too. The TMs here: Blizzard Thunder, Fire Blast, Hyper Beam, and Focus Blast. So I'm going to buy Focus Blast because why not? And I guess I can buy one more. I might as well buy Fire Blast. Those are the ones that I would use competitively, so I want to make sure that I have those at my disposal. And we're going to start selling some stuff, because I just pretty much spent all of my money just that quickly. So we're going to sell the Max Ethers and Irons and PP Ups. Well, not PP Ups, but Protein, sure. Let's see what else. Zinc, yeah, we don't need that. Calcium, don't need that. Paralyze Heal, I've got a bunch of full heals, so we don't need to have this kind of stuff. Antidotes, don't need that. Burn Heal, I know I have Ice Heals in here somewhere because I got like 50,000 of them in the Frost Cavern. Just in the last episode, I picked up like 3 or 4 of them. That being said, is there anything? There has to be other stuff in here. What can we sell? What can we sell to make moolah? A nugget. Okay, we can sell that for 5,000 Poké Dollars. Poké Toy is 500 Poké Dollars. The Poké Dollars are adding up pretty quickly. At least I feel like they are. Is there anything else? Not seeing anything here really that I want to sell. I guess we can do a big nugget. That's going to give us 10,000 Poké Dollars. And a big mushroom as well. We can actually sell that for quite a bit of money. And that looks good for now. So we kind of replenished some of what we lost there. Let's head into the PC. We're pretty much done for this episode. I'm just going to switch up my team a little bit, and then we'll call it a day. We're going to get Whiskers and pick him up. We'll put him at the beginning of the party. Well, actually, no. Golurk is at level 52, so we can keep Golurk at the front for now and switch in Whiskers a little bit later, depending on what the type matchups are and that kind of thing. Anyway, that's going to be it for this time, guys, so thank you very much for watching, as always, and do not forget to leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it, because it does help out a lot. So I will see you all for the next episode, but until then, game on.